Welcome once again to Bionic BoB Crypto. I am your host, Bionic BoB. I appreciate you guys joining me here today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you want to know the truth about the crypto market, I'm new on YouTube, but I'm not new on the crypto scene. I've been in the market over 4 years now, seen the top, seen crypto winter, and was grateful to live through it to make these videos here for you guys nowadays. Okay, so as you guys also know, I'm not a financial advisor, right? So make sure you guys make your own decisions, do your own research. So today I wanted to talk about the upcoming release of the EIP 1559 London hard fork. Okay, this is Ethereum's London hard fork, and this is the upgrade that everyone has been waiting for. So without further ado, what is it and how may markets react to it? So let's get into the article here. This is an article in Decrypt, okay? And it clearly states, what is EIP 1559 and why are markets so excited about it? So Ethereum developers have put forward a proposal to help solve the network's high gas fees. While markets are excited, miners are not, okay? So as we all know, Ethereum's gas fees are kind of ridiculous. Okay, if you've done any transactions on Uniswap or any of the other decentralized exchanges that exchange ERC20 tokens, the fees are high and it is slow. Okay, you don't need that when you're trading crypto. Okay, so what is EIP 1559? How is that going to possibly solve these issues for Ethereum, and can it possibly make the price of Ethereum pump in the near future? Okay, so in brief, Ethereum's network fees have made the network unusable for some projects, right? So EIP 1559 is a proposal put forward to help reduce those gas fees. Now, those gas fees are being reduced, but they're being taken from somewhere, and they're being taken from the miners. Okay, the miners are not happy about it. Okay, so as we go through the article a little bit further, it says the Ethereum network has, in its short 6-year history, come to dominate cryptocurrencies. While Bitcoin has hogged the headlines thanks to the spectacular rises and falls, Ethereum has cemented itself as a place to go when building on blockchains. So, you know, Bitcoin is the gold, but Ethereum is the network. So, you know, as far as building on the network to building projects, building things that, you know, building coins, building tokens, Ethereum is the one. There's nobody really building on Bitcoin. Okay, so with that dominance, there's been, you know, obviously challenges. Okay, so Bitcoin's transactions are while faster than Bitcoin's 3 to 5 transactions per second. So Bitcoin is slow. All right. The popularity of Ethereum has meant its 10 to 15 transactions per second is struggling to cope. And as we very well know, there's other chains out there, Solana, Matic, Dot, that are much, much faster. That's why they're calling them the Ethereum killers, right? So 1559 is possibly to help with that a little bit. Okay, so it says, continue to say, to compensate the amount of gas paid per transaction, a fee submitted to miners to include a transaction in a block has skyrocketed. So the way it is right now is that if you want to get your transaction on the block, you have to pay a fee. And the higher the fee that you pay, the more chance that you have of that transaction being put in the block by miners, because obviously they want the higher fees first, right? So in May, mining revenue on Ethereum hit 2.35 billion. So miners are making a lot of money, all right? And they're not happy about EIP 1559, okay? Especially when you have chains like Solana and other chains that are much faster and, you know, provide those ultra low fees, okay? So EIP 1559, also commonly referred to, will help reduce the cost of moving data around Ethereum and increase the scarcity of Ethereum, effectively making ETH more scarce and theoretically more valuable. But everyone's not in favor of those changes, right? So what is an Ethereum improvement proposal? Okay, so the proposal collectively is called the Ethereum Improvement Proposal, and it typically involves a developer or group of developers submitting a change to the network that is then reviewed and debated by the core developers who manage Ethereum, right? So what is EIP 1559, having said that? All right, so and what does it tackle? All right, so the EIP 1559 is a proposal designed to make transactions on Ethereum more efficient. Okay. At present, Ethereum has an auction system, which we talked about, that determines which transactions are bundled into what blocks. So this auction system is that gas fees. All right. So the more gas you pay, the higher the chances of your transaction being included on the block by the miners. The more a user is willing to pay, the more likely a miner will include a transaction. The busier the network, the higher the fee, meaning users have to factor in network congestion when trying to estimate the total cost of moving data around the network. So as you can tell, not a very efficient mechanism. Okay, great for miners because they get to cherry pick the higher gas fees and include it on the block, but not good for individuals like us that are trying to trade on on apps such as Uniswap and 1inch and so on and so forth. So by switching to EIP 1559, the system will be replaced by a fee structure that is priced automatically by the network. On top of that, a tip system will be introduced to allow people who want their transactions verified faster to pay a miner to do so. There's a brief that this move will effectively cut the transaction cost by 90%. So what does that mean here? All right, so that means that the fee system is going to be automatically generated by the network. So you don't have to guess what the gas fee is, okay? How this tip mechanism works, we're still gonna have to wait and see, but what they're saying is that you'll be able to tip a little bit extra to get to the miners to get that block included, to get your transaction included on the block a little bit faster, okay? So in addition, while proposal EIP 1559 is designated to help reduce transaction costs, its design has also dubbed Ethereum's scarcity engine. Big news, right? So it was going to burn Ether. That's because the base transaction fee that a user pays to transact, instead of going to a miner, is effectively sent to the network and burnt, reducing the amount of supply. That is huge. Okay, so what they're saying here is that network transaction fee, instead of going to the miners, goes back to the system and burns ETH. Okay, making it possibly deflationary and also more valuable, possibly. Okay, so this is going to be pretty incredible. That's the nuts and bolts of EIP 1559. I'm going to include the article in the link in the description below as well, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think that the price of ETH is going to pump when this release comes out, or is it more of, hey, buy the rumors, sell the news type of thing? Okay, also make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys like the channel. I appreciate you guys, and check me out for much more content coming up in the near future, and also live streams regarding the crypto market in general. All right, until next time, peace and love, baby.